guys, welcome back to My Tidy Life and welcome to the fourth and last episode of the Move In With Me series. As you've seen from the title of this video, today we are going to be tackling my study/library. We're going to be assembling my bookshelves, putting books away, assembling my microphone and the computer in my desk, all the things. I have my new sofa here as well. Everything happens in this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you also liked following the Move In With Me series along these 4 videos. In case you missed any of the episodes, I'm gonna leave the link in the description for all 4 episodes. They've been in the description already of the previous videos in case you haven't noticed, but if you've missed them, you can go check them out. There's also a playlist here on the channel. So without further ado, let's jump in and start tackling and assembling this library. And if you are looking forward to see more content here on the channel, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Here we are, the first day of this madness of assembling my library. All these boxes that you can see here on the floor, they are obviously my bookshelves. They are the Billy from IKEA, and I got 3 of the big large ones and 1 of the half sizes one. So for the next few hours, me and Josh were just assembling all the things. It took us a while, there was not a lot of space, and then we put them in place. Along these 4 videos of Move In With Me series, you guys have seen me and Josh assembling a bunch of furniture. So I've been wondering, do you guys enjoy assembling furniture? I know that some people really like it, following the instructions and screwing the things in and whatever, they really like it. And some people really hate it. To be honest, I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. There's a bunch of other things that I would rather be doing, even though I don't hate it. But after all these days of moving and all the furniture that we assembled, I just couldn't wait for it to be over, so I didn't have to assemble anything else. But do let me know in the comments, where do you stand regarding assembling furniture? Alright, so after all the bookshelves were assembled, we put them in place like I mentioned, and we also got a corner piece from IKEA that basically connects the 3 bookshelves together when you want to put them in a corner like they are here. You can not use that corner piece, but I highly recommend that you do, because it just helps you making sure you have the correct angle and also making sure that if you move the bookshelves a little bit, they still remain connected and there's no gaps between them. The 4th bookshelf, I put it on the other side next to my desk. You're gonna see it in a little bit. And now here I'm just putting all the books in place. In my previous house, I had my books divided into 2 bookshelves, and I had one for the ones I've read and one for the ones that I haven't read yet. In here, I decided just to mix them all up, so I was literally just opening the cardboard boxes and putting them on the bookshelves and disassembling the cardboard boxes. There's no rhyme or reason for where they are. They are completely mixed, read and unread. Series are completely mixed. Books from the same author are mixed amongst others. Literally, I was just placing them on the shelves so I could get them out of the boxes. And I was thinking that I was gonna organize them later on, but to be honest, I quite like it having the bookshelves not organized, because it just makes it so much easier. Every time I want to remove a book or if I buy something new, I don't need to reassemble everything or spend a lot of time thinking where it should go or moving books in order to make space for that one in a specific place. I can literally just shove it in wherever it fits and it's done. And also it makes it slightly more fun every time I'm trying to find a specific book, because it's a bit of a scavenger hunt where I need to look at the shelves for a little bit in order to locate it. But I know that this would probably drive a lot of you readers crazy, because readers love having their bookshelves organized. And I do love the rainbow effect and all that. It's so high maintenance, and it just contributes to having your shelves unorganized more often and having to keep doing it and redoing it all the time. And I just don't want to do that. I don't want to have high maintenance bookshelves, and that's why I decided to just mix everything. This is one of the cube units that I was using on my previous house as a bookshelf. In this house, I placed it here on my study as an extra storage, and I kept all the black squares in here as well, just using it to store extra gadgets, extra cables and whatever. But before I do anything, I had to clean it because it was completely full of dust, because it was full of books before and I never could be bothered to remove all the books to clean it properly. So I don't think I ever did, but don't tell anyone. Next, after getting the desk clean, I removed the drawers and I started to assembling the monitor, the hub that you see there on the left, and the microphone. The reason why I removed the drawers is because this desk comes with a cable management compartment at the back. So it's just a little compartment where you can run the cables through, and there's a hole on the right to run the cables up. So I removed the drawers in order to be able to access that, and I was using a bunch of cable ties and extension cords and everything to make sure that whenever I put the drawers back, the cables wouldn't be visible, because obviously the desk doesn't have a backing and I don't like the messy look of seeing cables. So I do my best to hide every single cable except the ones that are connected to the power, obviously. On the left of my desk, there's obviously the fourth bookshelf that I told you about earlier. I do not have any books in this bookshelf because I still have space on the other three, but we had already bought it, so we thought might as well just assemble it because there was no way we could fit it in the car to go return it. And who am I kidding? Eventually I'm gonna need the space. So at the moment there's no books in there and I'm just using it for general storage, I suppose. I had this plastic bin full of random things from the previous house. Everything just got thrown into this bin for carrying. So I was just sorting through everything, seeing what the things were, putting the rubbish into the rubbish and getting the other things ready to be put away in the correct places. Look at the amount of bookmarks that I had. I don't think I've ever bought bookmarks. These are the ones that come from bookshops. Sometimes they give some for free. A bunch of them came from Yolk and BookCon in New York. Others came inside books. I don't even know where they came from. Subscription boxes. But there was so many of them and I had them all because it doesn't hurt. But then when I was organizing the things, I just looked at them and I was like, what's the point of having all these bookmarks if then I end up using the same 5 all the time because I don't care about bookmarks or how they look or anything. So I literally threw probably 2/3 of them into the recycling bin and I just kept the other ones and that was it. These black containers that I told you about earlier, I'm organizing them into categories. So I have one for all the electronic stuff like charging cables, charging pods, extra batteries, things like that. I have one for all the extension cables and extension leads. I have one for DIY stuff, let's say, like brown tape and things to close the parcels and extra ink for the printer and things. Basically, I was just creating one container for each category of groups so that in the future it's much easier to find the things when I need them. Next up, me and Josh are installing a curtain pole so I can have some curtains here. In some windows in the house we decided to go with made-to-order blinds, but on my study I preferred using curtains because I think it gives it a more cozy style. However, I'm not 100% sure about the way they look now that they are done. I like them, but I don't love them. So do let me know in the comments if you like them, if you would change them for another color, or if you'd put blinds instead of curtains. I don't know, just let me know what you would do. then a few days later, my sofa finally arrived. It took me a while to choose the one I wanted, and then the one I wanted was out of stock and it was only available in January. Some others that I wanted were only available in February and in March, so I was struggling to find something that I liked and that was available in the next few days. I finally settled on this one. It's from Argos, in case you are wondering, and it's a 1.5 seat size. That was something that I knew for sure that I wanted. So it's like an individual chair, reading chair, but it's much larger, which makes it more comfortable, and I think it fits the space perfectly. So this was the last thing we did in my study. I still have some floating shelves like the ones we put on Josh's study to assemble, but I haven't decided exactly where I want them yet or what I want to put on them. So once that is done, I'm sure I will share that with you in some other video. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads and updates. I hope you like seeing how my study turned out, and I'll see you next Sunday at 11 AM Standard European Time for another video. And in case you want to go on a binge, I'll leave some more videos here on the screen for you guys to watch. See you later. Bye.